Hi, my name is Susan Burton and I'm an independent sales consultant with Norwex. And today's video is for those of you who have already ordered products and you want to make sure you're using and caring for them properly as soon as they show up at your door. I'm going to go over a few of the key products today that a lot of you have been ordering. If you have specific questions about something you've ordered or something you want to order, please contact me and we can discuss that and I can send you other videos for those. First, I want to thank my friend Julie for letting me use her gorgeous kitchen and for being my videographer today. And let's get started. The first product we're going to talk about, of course, is the Enviro cloth. It says Enviro on the cloth, so you can keep up with what's what. They are all labeled. This is our everything cloth. This is the cloth that is going to replace the majority of the household chemicals and, of course, the paper towels in your home. And everything we're going to talk about today, you will use with just water. So how you do that is you get it really wet under the sink. You're going to want to wring it out really well. And then as you can see, I've folded mine. There's a couple reasons for that. If you remember from the parties, the Enviro cloth has the Norwex microfiber, which is 1/200th the size of a human hair. It makes the cloth very dense and gives you a greater surface area. So instead of the chemical that you're using doing the cleaning, the cloth is going to do the actual cleaning. So the first couple times you clean a surface, you may feel a little tug, and that's okay. What it's doing is because it's picking up 99% of the bacteria from that surface, it's also picking up any leftover residue from anything that you've been cleaning with, or maybe even some dirt that hasn't been picked up by your traditional cleaners so far. As you continue to clean the same surface, it will get a lot easier to use. And then the other reason you're going to fold it is that then gives you 8 sides to clean with. So you just keep folding, and then you can clean 8 surfaces before you have to rinse your cloth again. And when you go to rinse your cloth, because it is picking up everything, you're going to want to run it under the water and rub it together to get as much of that dirt and residue and just junk out of your cloth. The great thing, if you remember about the microfiber, is it does contain backlock. So any of the products that have that will say backlock, which is our antimicrobial. So once it's wet, it will go to work killing the bacteria and the fungus and the odors in the cloth so they won't smell, which is great because you can go longer in between cleanings before you have to throw them in the washer. You do want to hang to dry with the tag. If it's just slightly dirty, you can use a natural dish soap. Just put a little soap on there, scrub it. Again, the key is going to be rinsing and wringing really well and hanging to dry. When you are ready to wash it, let's say you've cleaned your bathrooms or it's just gotten really dirty, you can put it in the washer and dryer. The dryer is actually really good for the cloths. There's just a few things you do need to keep in mind. Of course, no bleach, that will degrade the fibers, and no fabric softeners or dryer sheets. The chemicals from those are going to stick to the microfiber and it won't be as effective over time. If you need a replacement for your dryer sheets, we do have wool dryer balls. If you like that scent that comes with the fabric softener and dryer sheets, I recommend putting a couple of drops of essential oil on each of the balls. Some people like peppermint or citrus, whatever you like, lavender. Those are some good options. I don't use anything and I think it works just fine like that. You also don't want to use any detergents that have fillers or chemicals in them because again, these cloths are picking up everything and fillers will attach to the cloth. We do recommend the Norwex Ultra Power detergent. If you have another detergent at home and you're wondering if it would be okay to use with the cloths, just ask me and I'm happy to help you figure that out. The other cloth that's going to be, of course, your companion to the Enviro cloth is the window cloth. And it does say window, but you can remember purple polish. And this is going to be the cloth that's going to dry and shine everything in your home. You can use the Enviro cloth dry to dust. There's another product I like for that. This is cloth you're going to use mostly dry as the window cloth. So remember polish, you can go behind your wet Enviro cloth when you're cleaning your mirrors and use the window cloth to shine those mirrors and it will be streak free. You can also use it on your window. So this is great for spring cleaning. You can use it on glass tables. And if you have granite and you really like that extra shine, then this will help you get that extra shine after you've cleaned your granite countertops. And it can be cleaned the same way, either with a little dish detergent hung to dry or in the washer and dryer. The next thing is going to be the dusting cloth. And this works with static. So what you're going to want to do to activate that is rub it together. So this is microfiber like the EnviroCloth. It is a higher pile to hold that dust. So it's the same thing, cared for the same way, but you do want to use it with the static, and because it's working with static, you just want to glide your hand over what you're dusting. You don't need to rub and scrub. Now on anything like a dark wood or something glossy like a piano that you're having trouble with, just grab some water, do a couple spritzes, get it a little damp, and that will take care of any issues you're having with those kinds of pieces of furniture. And again, you're going to care for this the same way. You can wash it in between with a little dish soap, or you can throw it in the dryer once it gets really dirty. If you want to clean it in between, you can use the rubber brush. This works really well on the dusting mitt, the Enviro one, the mop. It works on pet hair, carpeted stairs. You've got a lot of options. If you don't have the rubber brush, you can take it over a trash can and just scrub it like that and the dirt will fall off. Or free therapy, you can go outside and just beat it against your house to get some of the dust out, and that works too. And then you can also wash that in the washer. Now the dishcloth is a little different, and I like to show this because it does not look like this in the catalog. As you can see, this is not microfiber, so you can use this with soap to wash your dishes. You just get it like this, put some soap on it, and as you scrub it, it'll get very sudsy. You can wash all your dishes with this. I also use mine to get the food off my dishes before I put them in my dishwasher, because my dishwasher frankly doesn't do a good job of that. And then I do use it to wash my dishes themselves. And you're just going to rinse it out really well and hang it up to dry. This will cut through butter and grease and oil with just a swipe. You barely have to rub at all to get those things. Cheese, anything else will come off really easily with the dishcloth. The last thing that I'm going to talk about is the body pack. So these are the cloths that you will use in the shower or at night at your sink, and they work like an EnviroCloth in that you only use water to clean your face and your body. These will take all your makeup off, including waterproof mascara. The difference with the body cloth and the EnviroCloth is you don't want to wring these out as much. They become very exfoliating when they're very dry. So you want to get it as wet as you can stand it without it dripping down your arm, especially around your tender eye area. You don't want to be pulling and tugging around your eyes. But this will take your makeup off, get it really wet, and dab it. I choose to use one side for my face and the other side for my body. Again, you're just going to rub it, rinse it out, hang it up to dry, and you can go 3 or 4 days before these need to be washed. And yes, I do use them every day. I have one for myself, my husband, and my daughter, and we all love them. And these are going to make a huge difference. You're going to love these too. The only other thing is the kitchen cloths. Several of you have ordered those. I just want to let you know these are microfiber. The only difference is the ridges, and the reason the kitchen cloths have ridges is because you tend to have a lot of crumbs, salt, small things in the kitchen, and the ridges just help pick that up. But you are going to care for and use those just like any other EnviroCloth. So thank you today. If you have any questions, you can visit my website at susanburton.norwex.biz. Thank you and happy cleaning.